Well, welcome back to Overbury Farms and it's harvest 2018. It's finally arrived, and what has probably been the combination of the wettest, driest, hottest, coldest last 3 or 4 months than you could ever possibly imagine. It's been a real topsy-turvy sort of spring season. From a very late winter, we had snow in the beginning and towards the end of March. We had 3 days snow ploughing, digging people out of the roads. And then we got into a really frantic drilling period at the end of April into the beginning part of May, and then felt like we've been transported into the Sahara Desert with very, very hot temperatures. We had a reasonable bit of rain at the end of May, and then since then we have had precisely 3.8 millimeters in all of June and all of well, up until the 10th of July. Which was yesterday. In fact, we started harvesting on the 10th of July last year, sorry, beg your pardon, 2017. So again, it's a pretty early harvest, but not at all surprising. We've had sort of temperatures getting up to 30 degrees. These crops can't really stand that sort of heat, and they've basically been dying off. So we are cutting first our winter malting barley. This is a field called Paul's Bushes, kind of 3/4 of the way up Breeden Hill. We're looking across the sort of Cleve Common over there, and we have Cheltenham just in behind the combine in that side, and then we're looking down the sort of down through towards Gloucester, Tewkesbury, just the other side of the wood there. And it's a bit early to tell what yields and things like that are going to be, but we'll get filled in on that as we go further along. Grain quality looks to be okay, a little bit of shriveled grains, some quite small grains, but we'll have to see how that pans out as the samples get sent off to Frontier Agriculture, and then they come back with various nitrogen screening, moisture and germination results. A little bit nervous for germination with all this hot weather. That's going to affect how these seeds are going to be able to grow, but again, we'll have to wait and see to see the impact of this very, very hot weather on our harvest. Your Harvest is a really interesting hashtag this year, organised through the National Farmers Union, and it's to look at the arable sector really, and to try and highlight a little bit more about the harvest and how the arable and the cereal harvest basically underpins quite a lot of the other farming sectors. That's growing grain to feed to livestock, obviously the straw used for bedding. It's just part of a really integrated farming system that we have here in the UK. So that seems like a good place to pause for now. We will come back to your harvest and our harvest as we progress. Weather forecast looks okay, and tune in tomorrow to see